Mike Leonard Insurance Agency has served the communities in the North Texas Metroplex area for over 40 years. We're an independent agency, which gives us the opportunity to shop among a number of larger, nationally known companies without sacrificing coverage. If you haven't shopped for better car or home insurance lately, give us a call or check out our website. You will be shocked at how much more your current company may be overcharging you. Mike Leonard Insurance. We're local, independent, and we're here for you.
Your two student athletes.
Yeah, sure. This is Oliver Yendo, playing defensive end, captain, senior. This is Braden Buchanan, playing quarterback and senior.
Coach, it goes to start things off. Your thoughts about the game this afternoon?
Well, I mean, it was like we could never get our footing. DeSoto did a great job of attacking and continuing attacking what they felt like they could do. I felt like we hung for a while and they played well early, but it kind of got away from us there towards the end. But it wasn't for lack of effort or guys giving everything they got as far as for questions.
Coach had over 450 yards passing last week against Katy. What did you feel like DeSoto's secondary did to contain their offense?
Well, anytime they play man, and so anytime you play man, you've got to just be exactly right on every throw. You got to be exactly right on every route and stuff. And so we just missed some opportunities early on that. And then late in the game, they were able to pressure us some. And it's just when you're a man, it's you got to throw them open or you got to get it out. And then sometimes Braden didn't have the time to get it out. So but that's a credit to them. I'm not taking anything away. They did a great job. They had a great game.
Braden, before the dripping experience game, you said you wanted to surpass the standard, and that was kind of where you guys had gotten. How proud are you that you did that and helped the team get here?
Yeah, obviously this game didn't end the way we wanted to, but just a tremendous year. Nothing but love for the guys in the locker room. An amazing season with this group of guys, making it farther than any Vandegrift team ever has. Definitely cemented a legacy and surpassed our previous standard. Just didn't go our way today.
Coach, you've been up here as an observer for the state title game. What did you kind of learn from participating in the state title game, and how can you apply that to the program in the offseason?
Oh man, so much. I mean, it's just like our first district title. Let's take it on a smaller level. You've got to win a district title. In 18, we won our first undefeated district title, and so that kind of taught myself, and Vipers like, hey, maybe this is possible. And so I think getting to your first state championship game, it kind of shows to all of our younger Vipers, we've got tons of guys back on this team. We have a great feeder pattern coming up. It shows them, like, these guys show them that it is actually possible. And so now, when we went into this season, we were expecting to win district. Why? Because past teams have done that. And so now, because of these guys and their great effort and their great leadership, now hopefully teams will say, hey, it's not a pie in the sky type of idea to say we're going to state, because we actually did that for the first time. And I know we didn't win today, but there's so many teams that would have switched places with us today. And I just can't say enough how proud I was when the game went a little bit their way. I thought we still continued to play hard and still had good attitudes on the sideline, and that just shows these amazing two young men and their entire senior class. I just really appreciate it.
Braden, you got hit a lot. One, how did you manage to finish the game the way you were getting hit? And was that the most physical team that you played?
Yeah, they definitely heated it up late in the game, but I wanted to finish the game with my brothers and my team. Obviously, once we got about midway through the fourth quarter, it was looking down, but just finishing this game with the guys, I'm willing to take those hits for my brothers. So just looking around, looking side to side, seeing Alex, seeing the O-line, seeing the receivers, just like finishing the game for them.
Coach, we saw the second half, the speed seemed like it took over a lot more than it did the first half. Did y'all anticipate that, or was the speed a lot faster than what you thought it would be?
No, we saw it on tape, and the problem the problem DeSoto gives you on offense is they have violent, good running backs, and then they have speed on the edge. And so when you commit to stop the run, you allow yourself to be in one-on-one matchups. That's what happened early. I was trying to stop the run, and they caught us two different times when we were in a single type cover 3 type shell. No, they were about as fast as I feared. But we tried really hard to make them, and you saw really we had 2 takeaways on long drives, And we knew it would be, kind of a philosophy of die slow death today. Just try to keep making them execute, and hopefully we can make a play. We did that a couple of drives, and it just didn't work out. They eventually just that speed took over, like you said.
And Coach, when they gave you the trophy after the game, the first thing you said was, "Can I hear my team with me?" So, what does this team mean?
Corey, you're not supposed to do that. Thank you. But I always love a chance to talk about my guys. I'm just kind of reflecting on the last 14 years and when I was hired and thinking about building this program from a JV group and working out in Cedar Park's weight room and people not even know how to spell Vandegrift. They still don't, kind of, but. And then thinking about the progress and all the text messages that I got, I about 350 text messages after we beat Katy last week. Most of them were for all former players or parents just saying, "Thank you, so proud of you," and that meant so much. It meant the world to me, as a coach. We don't do our job for that, but it sure is nice for all that stuff to happen. And so that leads me to my feelings about this team. I love this team. This team taught me, I told them this the other day, that we have great leadership, but I think one of the things that set this team apart was everybody kind of viewed themselves as some sort of leader. So our captains did an amazing job, but we didn't ever have to deal with any issues off the field. Last night we stayed at the hotel with 100 high school guys. Everybody's in bed at 10 o'clock, and we were happy, got us some ice cream, and we were happy, and but that kind of sums them up. They've been just super low maintenance, and that you see the results. 14 wins. That's good for an NFL season.
However, in your opinion, what was the toughest thing to do to stop that offense?
Oh man, it was difficult. We knew going into that game they had a lot of really good players, but their running back was incredible. He was making plays all over the field. And we stopped them, a lot, but in the end, it wasn't enough. I'm so proud of my guys.
Coach, given the way that your school came into existence, with a fallen soldier, just to talk a little bit more about your team. My first chance seeing them today, they really do seem to embody what the school was built on. And that's, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Just talk a little bit about the pride and the character that they show.
Thanks for that. We really are. These guys really are proud to wear the Vandegrift name, and they take it seriously. Every year in boot camp, we unpack what it means to be a Vandegrift Viper, and these guys know all kinds of stuff about Matthew Vandegrift, and we try to take that and make it part of us as not just the name of our school, but actually it affects us. And then we go through hallmarks or 3 questions or 2 results. All these guys know all that stuff. They've committed to memory, and I know when they grow up and they're going to learn, maybe they don't remember all the stuff, but they're going to remember the concepts they learned from the program. And thanks for asking the question.
Oliver, can you kind of describe what it's been like to be part of a special group like this and obviously the legacy that you're leaving?
Yeah, it's kind of indescribable, but it's just been so amazing. It's been such a wild ride. Waking up every single morning, sometimes it's a little bit difficult, but you look to your teammates, you look to your brothers next to you, and you're just thinking to yourself, if they can do it, you can definitely do it. So that got me through some tough times, and I'm so incredibly grateful for all those guys.
Coach, throughout the season, or maybe before the season, when did you kind of know that you had kind of a championship team?
Man, I don't think there was any watershed moment. I will point back to the very first loss we had against Dripping Springs and their response in practice. I'm not sure they listened to me before the loss as well as they should have. Once we lost, though, I think they realized, okay, what do we need to do? They had that kind of response. They never said, out loud, "Coach, what do I need to do to figure out how to fix this?" Because we're 0-1 and we have no idea that we're going to be sitting here today. And instead, they practiced like absolute maniacs. I still remember that week. I know you guys do too. And that kind of set the tone for what we were going to do this year. So, maybe that was it.
Final question? Thank you, guys.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.